Hey everyone, I know this video is going to be unpopular with a lot of people, but I need you to hear me out. For years, we've been conditioned to believe that a new car is a sign of success, but I'm here to tell you it's often a sign of a looming financial disaster. Stop buying new vehicles. I'm serious. Right now, in this current economic climate, signing those papers at a dealership is like lighting a match to 20% of your net worth the second you pull onto the main road. Let's look at why. With tariffs pushing vehicle prices higher and interest rates still elevated, purchasing a brand new car right now is one of the worst financial decisions most people can make. We're seeing average transaction prices for new vehicles hitting $60,000 to $90,000, and the cost of borrowing that money hasn't been this high in decades. A typical new vehicle payment today on those $60,000 to $90,000 trucks and SUVs can easily run $1,000 to $1,400 a month or more. That's a huge chunk of your income going out the door every single month. Over a year, that's nearly $15,000 just in payments. Think about what that $1,200 could do elsewhere. It could be your retirement contribution, your child's college fund, or a massive boost to your emergency savings. Instead, it's tied up in a machine that's actively losing value every single day you own it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why keeping your current vehicle and repairing it, or buying a gently used one, is almost always the smarter move. I want to shift your perspective from new is better to wealth is better. Wealth is built by making boring, smart decisions with your cash. I'll walk you through real numbers, multiple examples, depreciation charts, and the only situations where buying new might actually make sense. Because look, I'm a financial professional. I love math, and the math on this is undeniable once you see it laid out. Before we get to the numbers, let's talk about the new car smell. Dealerships sell you a feeling, the feeling of reliability and status. But status is often just broke people trying to look rich. Real wealth is the freedom to not have a car payment every month. Let's start with a very common scenario that I hear from clients all the time. Example 1, the $1,800 repair. Your current vehicle is paid off and in decent shape, but the mechanic just quoted you $1,800 to fix the transmission or replace the timing belt. You feel that gut punch of a large bill, and your first thought is, it's time for a new car. At the same time, you're thinking about a new vehicle with a $1,200 monthly payment. That repair is literally only 1.5 months of car payments. Think about that. Once you pay it, you have over 10 free months for the rest of the year. Add in the typical $10,000 to $15,000 down payment most dealerships want for these expensive models, plus higher insurance premiums on a new car. You aren't just paying $1,200 a month, you're paying a massive entry fee just to start. And you're looking at $25,000 to $30,000 just to get into the new vehicle in the first year. That's a house down payment gone. Let's look at how that compares to simply fixing the car you already have. Imagine a simple chart. On one side, you have repair option, just $1,800 out the door. You pay it once, and then you're done. Your monthly budget is zero for transportation payments for the rest of the year. On the other side, new car option. $1,200 per month times 12 months equals $14,400 plus down payment and higher insurance. By the end of year one, the person who kept their car has nearly $15,000 extra dollars in the bank. The difference is massive, and even if you have another small repair later that year, you're still miles ahead. Example 2, the $5,000 repair. This is where people usually give up on their old car. Let's say your car needs a bigger repair. $5,000 for a new engine or major suspension work. Divide 5,000 by 1,200 equals roughly 4 months of payments. That is nothing compared to a 7-year loan. Still less than half a year of new car payments. And after that repair, you still own the car free and clear with no monthly payment. You've essentially bought yourself several more years of no car payments for the price of 4 months of interest-heavy debt. Example 3, the $8,000 repair. This is almost a worst-case scenario. Even at $8,000, you're looking at about 7 months of payments. That is less than 1 year of sacrifice to save 84 months of future debt. After that 7 months, you continue driving with zero payments while your neighbor is still making payments for another 7 or 8 years on their $80,000 SUV. Who do you think is going to have more stress? It's not you. This math works every single time. Take whatever repair quote you get and divide it by the monthly payment you would have on a new vehicle. That tells you exactly how long you have to pay yourself back by keeping the old car. With today's high prices, it's faster than ever. Now let's talk about what really happens when you buy new. New cars lose value incredibly fast. You're paying for the privilege of being the first one to sit in it, and that privilege is the most expensive thing you'll ever buy. Here's the reality. Year one loses 20 to 30% the moment you drive off the lot. If you bought an $80,000 truck, you just lost $16,000 to $24,000 in value before you even got it home. Year three, often down 40 to 50%. Year five can be worth less than half of what you paid. That means on an $80,000 new vehicle, you could easily lose $40,000 or more in the first 5 years, all while you were paying interest on the full original amount. And that brings us to the interest. With today's interest rates, an 84-month loan on a $70,000 vehicle is a trap. People focus on the monthly payment, but they ignore the total cost of the loan. You're being robbed in broad daylight. It can easily cost you $15,000 to $25,000 in total interest. That's money you'll never get back. You worked thousands of hours to earn that money, and you're just handing it to a bank for a depreciating asset. New vehicles almost always come with higher insurance premiums, sometimes $600 to $1,000 more per year because the replacement value is so high. Plus, you pay higher property taxes or registration fees in most states. It's a compounding expense. When does it actually make sense to buy new? Only in very specific situations where you've already won the game of money. Number one, you are completely debt-free, including your house. If you owe a bank for your roof, you shouldn't owe them for an $80,000 truck. Two, you already have a strong retirement plan well beyond a 401k or IRA. You should be maximizing your future wealth before you maximize your current comfort. Three, you are consistently making a mid-six-figure income. Four, you have a large emergency fund and plenty of extra cash flow every month. Even then, as a financial professional, I would still recommend buying a 2 or 3-year-old certified pre-owned vehicle instead. Let someone else take that initial $40,000 depreciation hit. Let me tell you about a family I recently spoke with. They were making a decent income but felt car poor. They were about to sign on a new SUV with a $1,200 monthly payment because their old minivan needed work. After running the numbers with them, they decided to repair their current paid-off minivan for $3,200 instead. It was a tough pill to swallow at first, but once they saw the math, the stress started to melt away. That decision saved them over $60,000 over the next 5 years. That's real money that can go toward college savings, their first home, or just having a life with less stress. That is the power of a single smart decision. The long-term math is even more staggering. If you avoid a $1,200 monthly car payment for the next 10 years, that's $144,000 that stays in your pocket. Imagine what that does for your financial security. Even if you invest just half of that at a conservative return, it becomes well over $250,000. That's the difference between retiring early or working until you're 70. It's the difference between being a slave to your car or a master of your money. People always say, I need a new car for reliability. But with modern engineering, most cars can easily go 200,000 miles with proper care. A $1,000 repair once a year is still way cheaper than $1,200 every single month. Don't let fear drive your finances. If you absolutely must replace your vehicle, go used. Look for a 2 or 3-year-old certified pre-owned model. You get most of the modern features and the remaining warranty without the vertical drop in value. And always, always get an independent inspection first. Practical action steps for you today. Number 1, get an honest mechanic inspection on your current vehicle. Know exactly what it needs. Number 2, compare that repair cost versus what your new or used payments would actually be over the next 5 years. Number 3, if you must buy used with cash or a very short loan, 24 to 36 months maximum. And number 4, maintain your vehicles well. Regular oil changes and service can add 5 to 10 years to a car's life. It's the cheapest insurance you can buy. The truth is, most new vehicle purchases are emotional, not financial. We've been marketed to believe we need the latest model and the new car smell to be happy. But that smell is extremely expensive, and it fades way faster than the debt does. Every month you're not making a big car payment is money working for you instead of against you. That is freedom. That is the ability to say yes to things that actually matter because you aren't tied down by a depreciating piece of metal in your driveway. If this video made you think twice about buying a new vehicle, or if it gave you the confidence to keep your old one, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more practical money advice that actually helps you build real wealth. Drop a comment below. Are you currently paying on a vehicle or do you drive something paid off? What's the best financial decision you've made with your car? I read every single comment and I want to hear your stories. Thanks for watching. Don't let the dealership win. Run the numbers on your own situation and make the smartest choice for your family. Build for the future, but protect for today. I'll see you in the next video.